Luke, ready for your second marathon? Sort of debut last year. After that, I mean, you kind of briefly quit the sport, and now you're ready to PR. It's been a kind of crazy year, up and down, right?
Yeah, no, it's been good. I mean, just after November, just starting to get back into things, and you know, just outside of running as well as inside of running, everything's going well. So,
you know, I read the article on you the other day, and it said your wife kept saying you're better than that. You're better than that. Did she want you to stay in the sport, or did she just want you to find something that you were happy and passionate about?
No, my wife's been very supportive. I mean, I gave her plenty of chances to be like, you know, just be done with it. I know that I made a lot of sacrifices, and it affected her. And you know, it could have been easy for her to say, you know, it's a dream, and you know, it's done. You know, and kind of financially, she's taken on like a big burden of figuring that out while I was discovering what I wanted to do. And through the whole process, she never told me, no, I don't think you should run, or no, I think you should. And I've appreciated that you know, it's been my decision, and so she's been very supportive on that.
So financially, you guys just had a baby.
Yeah.
So that's expensive. You know, are you going to be Mr. Dad and stay at home with the kid, or how's that going to work out?
Yeah. So she just finished her maternity leave, and so she just started back up last week, and yeah, no, I think it's a good situation, being able to be around the kid and do everything else, and yeah, I mean, be able to still compete in the sport and everything. I couldn't be happier.
So how do you train or taper down for a marathon? How old is your baby girl?
3 months now.
Oh, she's 3 months.
Yeah.
So basically the whole marathon cycle almost, or I guess you weren't really planning on doing a marathon, but a lot of this training been running well, has been as a new dad. Has that been really taxing on you, or? Yeah,
I mean, yeah, it's a lot different than I expected. I took running, and I kind of postponed everything else in life based on that. You know, when my wife first came up with the idea, you know, like, let's get married, it was, or when I asked, it was thinking about getting married, you know, it was always, okay, at this time, when I'm on a break from running, or like after the Olympics or something like that. You know, and the same thing with having the baby. It was, okay, well, we'll start trying after the Olympic trials, and hopefully we can get it in this certain time frame. And it was a very non-realistic way of looking at it, and I think just, you know, it's just different, you know. Like, I don't think I was prepared until the baby came out, and, you know, it's just very a humbling experience, and very grateful. So.
Did you get any advice from, like, maybe your ex-training partners, Mo Farah and Galen Rupp? They both got kids, or who'd you turn to sort of how to balance it?
A lot of it was, you know, I didn't have to wake up during the night with my wife. My wife was very supportive of that, and she was the one. She told me I wasn't able to breastfeed, even though, you know, I wish I could. There's no point in both of us waking up. So with the rest and stuff, I mean, like, I was able to sleep. I probably sleep more now that the baby's here, and you know, with my wife going back and me being a full-time stay-at-home dad, you know, I probably slept, you know, get 4 hours more sleep now than then. So.
Good. And I know for your first, or for the 2:15 marathon, was that Minnesota?
Yeah.
Andy Powell was coaching you. Is he coaching you still? Or are you coaching yourself? How's that going?
Yeah, so he was writing the workouts and doing all of that stuff. And you know, initially when I came back down to Eugene, my thought wasn't to run anymore. And you know, he was the one that kind of got me back into it. And we went and had dinner, and you know, he wanted me to come around and start running. So he's done great, and just having me come back, and you know, one thing at a time, don't. And so for this, he's been more of an advisor, and so I'll bounce ideas off of him and just different stuff. I mean, it's still the same training model. It's his training model, but you know, the day-to-day stuff is more on me to do, and then bounce ideas off of him.
You know, I know you don't have a sponsor anymore, but you're wearing Nike gear. So do they give you equipment, or what's going on with that? I mean, could an Oregon Duck do anything besides Nike?
No, I mean, I'm thankful for the position I'm in, and you know, I think if I was Nike, I would have done the same thing with the contract renewal and stuff. You know, I'm just wearing all their Nike stuff that I had from before with the sponsorship, and so yeah, but I guess that's where I'm at.
Right. You know, I mean, Coach Salazar made his name as a marathoner himself, and you know, been very successful, obviously, with the Nike Oregon project. But the sort of guess if you were going to criticize, the one criticism might be that he hasn't produced like a great marathoner. Do you think that, I mean, I guess Mo and Galen really haven't given a lot of shots at the marathon. Mo's only done one, but do you think that's a fair criticism, or?
No, I mean, I think it's just different. I think every athlete's different, and I mean, Alberto tried every angle. I mean, we did the weights, we did less mileage in that, we did more recovery, we did faster runs, we did everything, and I mean, just the time he put in, I couldn't be more thankful for, and I think that's the sort of time that you need to be a marathon coach, and so I think he's a great coach, and I think that when Galen gets a shot at it, I'm sure he's going to be great, and I'm sure when Mo gets another crack at it, I'm sure he'll be great.
Right. All right, well, good luck on Sunday.
All right, thank you.
Yep, all right.